everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Brooklyn and today's video is going to be me reading one of my most anticipated releases, if not the most anticipated release of this year, Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. I am beyond excited. If you didn't know, Phantasma was one of my favorite books of last year and I just had the best time with it. So as soon as I realized there was another book coming out for this and I had to wait, I was beside myself, but we've made it. It was the release date yesterday and the lovely Jess from This Kiwi has sent me a copy. It hasn't arrived yet. We've had some address issues because I've recently moved, but I have Kindle Unlimited, so I started on there and I was gonna buy it anyway because you need the trophy, the physical trophy, to go along with it. But I did start last night and I'm only, let me see, I'm not even on chapter 10, I don't think, maybe like chapter 8 or something. Oh no, I'm on chapter 12, 24% in. I can't believe how much I read last night. Like I couldn't stop reading it. It was just hooking me so much and I was wondering how it was going to differ and also be similar to Phantasma, and I really like the way that it's been done. This one's following the sister that we saw glimpses of and like parts of in the first book, and she's in Italy and she's gone off to find someone who her mother used to know. We don't really know too much, but she's been like writing to them pretending to be her mum. And she was in, like, the mum was invited to come by this specific date and she's late and she's turned up at this house and this guy does not want to let her in, and yeah, kind of goes off from there. I don't want to say too much because I feel like it's the kind of book where it just is so good if you don't know anything. Like I'm obsessed with it. But yeah, how am I 12 chapters in already? But I'm loving it. I'm loving the family dynamic. Basically, I don't know, I'm gonna like say things, but I don't want it to be spoiler. It will be non-spoiler in this video, so don't worry. But I'm gonna be just like saying things that I'm really enjoying, quotes that I'm loving. There has been a few things that I've already highlighted, but the main guy in it is Rowan. And I love that name to begin with because of this series. But we've just realized that she's like stuck in this house because after being turned away, she has entered herself with her like abilities. And yeah, now she can't leave. So yeah, I think this family has to compete in this challenge for a demon whose name is Nox, and I am struggling to remember the demons and the people we've met in the previous book, but apparently we've not met them before because she says, or someone says, this is not like a demon you've ever met before. So that's good that I haven't forgotten things that would add to my reading experience yet anyway. Host this event and he's made a deal with like the dad of the family because it's very complicated and I don't want to go too far into it because it will spoil you, and not spoil, but it will, I think, ruin the experience. But basically there's this family that need to compete to the death, kind of like a Hunger Games kind of situation. It's called The Hunt and they're all immortal, but Genevieve has walked into this and she is mortal. So yeah, and they've all said he's gonna kill you as soon as he sees you unless you're married to someone, and you like, that's the only way two people can win is if they're married. So Rowan has come up with this idea that they get married. So how good is that? Forced marriage, forced proximity, because now they have to work together, and they do not like each other. They despise each other and I'm just having the best time with it so far. Let me go through some highlights with you already. So chapter 4, she's like, my name is Genevieve Grimm, and then he's like, and what the fuck do you want? I thought that was hilarious. She's like, can't I marry one of the others instead, one of the other brothers? And Rowan's like, no, this was my idea, therefore you're mine. So the possessiveness already, I'm obsessed. And also he's a twin, which makes it really interesting, and he has a lip ring. How good is that? And he like picked her up and started carrying her, so she's like, then she did the only thing that she could think of, she bit him in the ass. Amazing. I like honestly love Genevieve's character. I really did enjoy her in Phantasma, but in this one I am becoming to love her even more. I feel like I've got a lot in common with her, like radiates older sister energy without being the older sister, because she's had to like look after herself because her mum was really focused on Ophelia's like tasks and duties and things. But yeah. And then she also says Ophelia is going to murder me if I manage to make it out of this house alive. I'm pretty sure I've said that before, but she would have said in Phantasma. This is so good. Last thing that I've highlighted here is, because there's like certain games and things, so I think like little trials, the hunt, and he said that his siblings have favorite games, and she's like, do you have a favorite game I should know about? And he's like, I really enjoyed the one where I asked you to do something and you simply refused to fucking do it. And then she's like, what a coincidence, I love that game too. So this is gonna be fun. I'm already obsessed, and I just love this writing style. Like, it's giving that creepy, angsty vibe, and it's working really, really well. And it's just something you can't put down. So I'm obsessed, and I'm gonna continue to read it and love it. But yeah, I'll update you as things progress, and I'm so excited about this because I'm feeling like this is gonna be another favorite book of the year. How does this person do it? I don't know. This is gonna be like my favorite series of all time, but I'm so excited for my copy to get here because it's just such a beautiful cover. The purple on it is amazing. Like, Phantasma's already a beautiful cover, but yeah, to have two of them is going to be great. Guys, I'm sick, so this is my current setup, which I'm loving, but he doesn't only just have a lip piercing, he has nipple piercings and a belly button piercing. Not sure how I feel about the belly button piercing. I don't think I've ever seen a man with one of those before, but I'm intrigued. Yeah, bring it on. Where else has he got piercings? I'm loving it. I don't even know what percent I'm up to now. What are we at here? 50%? Are you kidding me? This is what happens when you're sick. You just stay in bed all day and read. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm having the best time. I'm looking the worst, but I don't even care. We just got through the first round of the hunt, and I loved it. It was so good. So I'm gonna keep reading, and I'll update you shortly. I am 75% through Enchantra. I'm 75% in, and I am obsessed. It's gonna be a favorite book of mine, probably my favorite book this year. Phantasma was last year, so let it be this one this year, because it's literally everything I love in a book. Like, badass female main character, fantasy elements, kind of like gothic vibes. It's kind of like historical in a sense, like it's set in the past, but they talk very modern like found family, like maybe not found family, but like they've got a family unit and there's like funny relationships going on with them, and just like an element of horror, like not too much, but we've got yeah, we've got some elements of horror, and I'm just loving it. I'm loving the similarities to Phantasma and the differences, because I really was wondering, I think I said this in my last clip, how it was going to like follow on with like a kind of game situation, like rounds and things, but it works out so well and it makes so much sense that this is the way it is. And I'm really liking learning things and uncovering things as we go. Like there's something that they are trying to figure out as the book progresses, and that's really nice. It was Genevieve's birthday, and it was so funny. Like they have these weird ass traditions, and yeah, it's quite funny to see this family, because in the trials, in the rounds, it goes for 12 hours, and then they have 12 hours of like safe time, and so they're like trying to kill each other, or like one person's trying to kill everyone in the family for 12 hours, and then they all just sit down and have dinner together. It's so funny and just like hilarious. And I love Seven. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name, but I'm assuming it is Sevington. He is a favorite, and I really hope we get like a book on him. I feel like that could be next. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm really excited. I really wanted to save some for tomorrow for the first lot of sprints for this, or the only lot of sprints, because I'm like finished, but I don't know if I will be able to do that. I might just finish it tonight, so we'll see how we go. Also, it has been confirmed that Mans does have a piercing in the downstairs area, so yes, I wasn't expecting that, but there you go. He's like head to toe pierced, in the right places. I don't know if there's anything. Oh, hello, Bambies. The dog is about to come and attack me. Maybe. She's very cute. She loves my Kindle remote, like the band on it. She's just obsessed with like hairbands at the moment. I've been trying to keep this one away from her because it's my favorite scrunchie. Oh, okay, she's just gonna go to sleep there. In the mirror, you can see my messy wardrobe, but that's fine. Let me see if I've got any tabs. Oh, Genevieve's just such a badass. Like, I am absolutely obsessed with her. Like, she's talking to this demon dude, and he's like, it was her birthday, so he's like, I hope you made a wish, and she's like, well, my wish was to never see your face again, so this is quite disappointing. Like, how funny. And then at the dinner, she was like, I do not understand this family, but in another life, I think I might have really loved to be a part of it. That's so, just gets me right in the feels. And then Rowan is like, he touched my wife without permission. Like, so good. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and I can't wait to continue and finish it, but at the same time, I don't want it to end, so it's a hard life. Okay, I fell asleep last night, so I'm 90% in, so I've got 10% left, and I'm going to finish it right now. I'm on sprints for Enchantra. Actually, I don't know if I can finish it. It says I've got 40 minutes left, and I've only got like 20 minutes left of this sprint, so I might finish it in the next one, but that's okay. We're on the last round of the hunt. Very scared. So we're gonna work out, and there is like, the only thing I would say that's wrong, it's not wrong, that's just like a bit much, is how much they are liking and almost loving each other when it's only been a few days of them knowing each other. And like, that's the only thing that I've really seen people not happy with this book, is that it's just like too much too soon. But like, it's not like they don't get that it's been so soon. I think she was talking to Seven, and he was like, if you can hate someone in a matter of minutes, then I'm sure you can fall in love in a few days. Like, it's not going to be any different. So like, I don't believe in love at first sight, and that's definitely not what it was. It was not insta-lovey or anything like that, like insta-hate even. So I just, like, want to point out that, like, obviously it's not realistic in that sense, but none of it is. And if I was put in this situation, I would be obsessed with this man's. Maybe not enough to marry him, but, like, that was just their situation, and they got married before they even liked each other, so that's, like, besides the point. But yeah, I can understand people's criticism of that component, but, like, it has to be a few days. Like, that's how long the hunt goes for, and that's how long the book is going to be for, because that's what we're following and that's the story. So I do understand that it might not be realistic to fall in love in a few days, but I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I do not care that it's unrealistic. I would fall in love with this guy 100% instantly, I think. And also because they've been put in this situation, in this game where everything is heightened, you're, like, facing death every single day. I think that things like love, like those types of emotions, would be enhanced, and, like, it's not the same as just spending a weekend with someone in just doing nothing. Like, it's a lot, this experience, and to, like, go through that with someone who's, like, helping you and all of that, you would definitely have some type of connection with them. I don't know if it's kind of like Stockholm syndrome-y, but I don't care again. I love this guy. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out, just in case anyone, like, is feeling that way too. I totally understand. But yeah, I basically just don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish this now, and I shall update you once I'm done. I'm very excited. It's so good. Hello. I finished her, and I'm very sad about it, but also very happy. Also, I have contacts in. You've probably never seen me without glasses, so this is what I look like naked. But yes, I finished Enchantra, and I gave it 5 stars. I would give it like 20 if I could. Are we surprised? No. I knew this was going to be amazing. The dog has decided to drink a gallon of water while I'm talking to you. It's okay. Yeah, I loved this. I know a lot of people think that it was very similar to Phantasma, and I can see how that's the case in some aspects, but I feel like it was different enough for it to be another story, and it made sense following Genevieve's side of things. And I am so happy that we're getting another book, because I really hope it follows 7. Oh my goodness. Or even Grave and Lucy. Like, that could be a thing I noticed in the end. Like, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting, we had like a little twist towards the end, the way Grave played a part in things, and in that aspect it did follow like almost exactly the same formula that Phantasma did, where we had like a little twist. Not exactly the same formula, like it was quite different, but are you right up there? Stop. Honestly. And yeah, it's really raining, but it was just really, really good. And I liked that there was like a little bit of a twist, and like one moment you trust someone, the next you don't, and then you trust them again. Like, it's kind of that kind of vibe where you're not sure like if you can trust these people, even though you love them and you're like obsessed with them. It is quite hard to trust. So yeah, you really feel the character's emotions throughout, and I just absolutely love Genevieve as a character, and the fact that we got like a little bit of Ophi and Salem at the end there, so good. Oh, loved it so much. But yeah, I had the best time. I'm so glad that I read this. I really think I could have read it all in one sitting. I had to physically stop myself from doing that. But yeah, I'm glad I took like a little bit longer this time. I think I read Phantasma in like 2 days, but I took like probably about a week to read this one, just like in little snippets, because I just wanted it to last so long. And I know it's one of my favorite books, if not like topping the charts at this point, when I want to reread it straight after, because I'm not one to reread books, and if I want to reread it straight after I've finished it, you know it's good. So yeah, I'm just obsessed with this, recommending Kaylee Smith until I die. Yeah, but that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have read Phantasma and Enchantra, or either one. I feel like reading them back to back can be maybe people's issue with the similarities. Maybe it's because I haven't read it for so long. It was only November, but like still, that's a fair few months. But yeah, I absolutely adore this. I think it's incredible. The writing, just the fantastical elements, literally everything about this, 5 stars, 5 billion stars. But I better get going because you probably can't hear me over how loud the rain is on the tin roof outside. Perfect reading weather, but now I don't know what to read. I feel like I should just read Phantasma again and then read this. I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see from me. Always up for suggestions. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Bye.